In John chapter 15, verses 9 and 10, just after the Last Supper and just before Jesus was arrested in the Garden of Gethsemane, Jesus said to his disciples, "I have loved you even as the Father has loved me. Now remain in my love. When you obey my commandments, you remain in my love, just as I obey my Father's commandments and remain in his love." Now I've read this a bunch of times and thought, oh, that sounds so wonderful. I've even pictured myself sitting there as one of Jesus' disciples, hearing those words in person and thinking, that's so awesome that he loves us just like God loves him. But this time around I thought, now just how did God the Father love Jesus? I mean, really, have you ever just sat and contemplated that question? What does God's love for his son Jesus even look like? It's not like you can picture God the Father rocking his baby son Jesus in his arms in heaven in a rocking chair made of clouds, or lovingly playing catch with his little boy Jesus on a ball diamond of gold in heaven. What do we know about their relationship in heaven before Jesus came to earth? Well, we know that Jesus always existed. He wasn't born or created. We know that he participated with his Father in creation, and we humans are created in their image. So what if we take the part we do know about how God showed his love to Jesus? Like, God the Father could have let Jesus stay in pain-free heaven, but he sent him to a broken world instead. He didn't give him a grand royal entrance, no hotel room, no cozy crib, and a beautifully decorated home. Instead, he gave him a feeding trough for animals. He didn't give him a safe, worry-free childhood. Instead, his family was forced to move because Jesus was being hunted down by a jealous king. He didn't give him royal parents with lots of money, just common folk from a town that made one guy ask, "Nazareth? Can anything good come out of Nazareth?" God allowed Jesus to be tempted by Satan in the wilderness, to be laughed at, betrayed and abandoned by his friends, to be whipped, to be beaten, and to be hung on a cross to die. Not the warm and fuzzy kind of love that we love. We hear of this kind of love that God had toward his son, and we want to ask Jesus to love us differently. We try to convince him that a loving God wouldn't allow such things to happen to his children, as if we know better than God what love is. But Jesus hasn't changed his mind, and he does love us the way his Father loved him. And if we truly dare to abide in or remain in his love, which he says we do by obeying him, we experience a new resurrected life. We are given power over sin. We're given the mind of Christ. We are considered to be friends of God. But we also may be sent to serve a pain-filled, broken people, or be asked to fight off devils, or be assured we'll never make a lot of money, or be seen as way too weird and abandoned by our friends or family. So why would we follow and give our lives to this kind of love, this love that doesn't exempt us from suffering in this life? I give a few reasons and some Bible verses on my blog, so I invite you to go there, and I invite you to leave comments and additional reasons why you've given your life to Jesus, so that we can all be encouraged. I'll give you my first reason here. I gave him my life, my trust, my obedience, because of what he's already done for us. I invite you to go to my website, check it out, leave some comments, and share it with your friends. Thanks so much, friends, for taking the time to watch.